It says we're live, so welcome. Live, well, of course it's live, from the crossroads of America. Talk show about shooting with disabilities, but we also talk guns, politics, or anything else that crosses my mind. Answer questions from the audience. Either put them in the chat or by email at rickslifeasIseeit at gmail.com or spottedrick@gmail.com. I have a Patreon page, PayPal, and all that good stuff in the info section below. So we got that out of the way. Well, as everybody can see, I am still alive. I do apologize for having to cancel 2 shows in a row. But man, I was rough. Oh man, I tell you, I thought I just wanted to be left alone in my own misery and just to work my way through it. It's one of those things. One moment I'm absolutely shivering to death, and the next minute I want to run around and switch the AC on because I'm burning up. But and I felt like I was going to be sick and everything else, but I made it through it. I got through it. I slept a lot, but or tried to. Let's put it that way. Just laying on the bed was, But then I'll lay down, then I want to get up, then I'll lay, you know what it's like when you're not feeling well. Then I got people calling me up saying, "Can we do anything for you? What do you need? Just leave me alone. Let me wallow in my own misery, please." So anyway, so that's about it, really. That's what's happened to me for the last few days. I started feeling better Sunday afternoon. Woke up Monday, felt pretty good. Now, this morning, I wake up and my nose is all jammed up again. So I'm wondering if I'm having a relapse. So, because I don't know. Maybe I'm having the second attack. Maybe because it didn't get me the first time. Fauci and his cronies have sent me another dose. I think I had the flu. I don't think it was COVID or anything, to be honest with you. I really don't. But since I've never had COVID, I couldn't say. No, I didn't get tested. I couldn't see the point. To be told that you're sick. Well, goddamn it, I know I'm sick. Do you really want to know whether you got COVID or not? I don't know if I want to know if I have it or not. Because according to them, if I catch it, I'm going to die. Because of all my other outside issues or whatever. What's the word I'm looking for? Underlying issues like diabetes, being overweight, and all that good shit. So anyway, so that's where we're at. And also, besides that, I think the last time I talked to you guys, I said my back was killing me. And it still is. I don't know what I've done to it. I don't know whether the stenosis has got worse or what, but my back, oh man. I mean, like right now, it doesn't feel, it hurts a little, but where it's going now is, like I'll get up. Like I say, I get up out of my chair, say I'm going I'm going to go to the bathroom or whatever. I'm just using an example, and I'll take 2 or 3 steps. Then I get that agonizing pain right there in my back that makes me sort of it makes me feel like I'm going to hit the floor. It hurts so bad, but I manage to steady myself and I don't fall, of course. But for that split few seconds, oh man, it brings tears to your eyes. But then, the pain sort of eases off and I can go off to what I was going to do. That's what it's been like lately, so I'm not sure, And I got, I don't know, maybe I should need to go see the surgeon again or what the person who take care of my back, see if it's got any worse or any better. I don't know. But anyway, besides that, that's what's happening to me. And everybody who's looking at the thing, I got a big old scope sitting on my AR-15. My friend gave me that to try out. I got it on there. It's I haven't sighted it in or anything. And I don't know I've held it in my arm and stuff, and between the end of the scope and my eyeball, or my glasses, should I say, or my eyeball, is maybe 2.5 inches. From where I hold it up here and I'm looking, it's about 2.5 inch from the end of the scope to my eyeball. Is that enough relief? Or when I pull the trigger, is it going to come back and hit me in the glasses?
Should be fine, Rick. It's that, AR doesn't kick that much in a sense if you're shouldering it properly, or it shouldn't be an issue. So I would tend to, maybe check when you're lining it up to make sure you're, it is in the sweet spot when you get it in place. So as long as you can shoulder it and you don't have to worry about funky focus and all that type of stuff, should be good to go. But you forgot introductions. I'm sure people know. New York Outcast here. Hello. Thanks for having me. Thanks for joining us.
Oh yeah.
And we also have Squibload over here.
I'm so worried about myself.
So
let's see. Anyway, okay, yeah, you're right. I did. Who was first in the chat anyway? G23, then Kingpin, then Sabrina, Tactical Fud, Raphael. They're all starting to creep in now. Defense Dad coming in. And New York Outcast has introduced himself on my panel already. Then we got good old Squibload. He was going outside to check the weather. I don't know whether he's back in or not yet.
Yeah, I'm here, but I don't care if you skip us. You skip us all the time.
So there we go. I was getting carried away about myself. And so I like back to before you interrupted me there with wanting to be introduced, Rob.
Sorry, excuse
me. Like the AR-15. Messing around here in the house, I can throw. I throw it up to my shoulder and I can look right down that scope with no issues. So but I said I got to sight it in yet. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work or not. It looks awful big sitting on there, in my opinion. So
is that the one your friend had on his rifle that you shot with before?
No. His was shorter than that.
Okay.
That's a 3x9 by 40. Is that what they call it, or something like that?
Could be.
Yeah, but no, it's another one he had. It's not an expensive one, but I thought, hey, let me give it a try. If it doesn't work, I'll put my red dot back on there and start again. So I even put on my I even hung up the what's the word I'm looking for? I even put the sling on it too, that I got. But I decided I don't like that. I don't mind the sling, but with that standard, what's the word I'm looking for? The little thing it clips on at the end of the thing there. That thing sticks in, feels like it sticks in my armpit right down here when I'm holding it up there. It annoys the piss out of me.
Okay, so is that like a QD quick attach mount?
No,
like
that's a permanent ring on there. What came with the rifle on that stock. You know? So.
All right. That's back a little far for me to get an idea how you got it mounted up. Oh, you mean the bottom? Like the ring's hanging on the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
It kind of sticks out a little bit and this and that.
Yeah.
I've got a similar ring, and I don't know, it was manageable, but yeah, I could see maybe being a little bit of a problem, but you can attach it differently too if it is a major issue.
Well, that's what I was thinking of doing, figuring out some other way of attaching it, you know. So I'll worry about that at a later date. But so that's where I'm at. So hopefully, I was hoping to go, you know, take it over to my friend's house and sight it in and stuff. But it's meant to snow tonight and tomorrow, and it's not going to get much above freezing for the next week or so. So, yeah, that's what's on mine. It's a real pain in the ass.
Yeah. It kind of sticks out a little bit.
Yeah.
And that. Yeah.
I was thinking of just taking that screw out and just taking the damn thing off of there.
You can, and then you
but
can wrap around the other way.
The problem is, see that little slit above it. I was gonna stick my sling through that, but my sling's too thick. It won't fit. You know, so. But that's
you got any suggestions, Squib? Because if he wraps it, then I'm thinking that's probably going to switch him over to like a 1-point, which I don't think he wants. That there's got to be something that you can pop on that, I would think, without changing the rear, buying a new piece. I mean, either way, it's going to cost money, probably, but I don't know if it'd be cheaper to buy a different, sling mount if there is something else that would go to that, or a rear stock, whatever you want to call that tiny little piece.
Yeah, but then again, I said, or get another, or just purchase another cheap sling that has a sort of like belt buckle on the end of it instead. Then I'll just slide it through that hole that's above it and hook it up to the stock with that. It'll work. So I've seen other people do it that way.
Do whatever works for you.
Yeah.
The one I was just showing, I run one, but it's a homemade job. So, as they say, nothing fancy, but it does the job. And since it's on the 1522, it's strong enough to make it work. Nothing, high end or anything, but just a clip piece I have on the back because I legally can't adjust mine anyway. So, and it's works out for me the way I got it set up. So,
yeah,
but it's not, tactical. So, but it works fine.
Yeah. That's all that matters, really. So, yeah, it's just something I was thinking about. I mean, I that's the first time I've put a sling on the damn thing. So I normally don't. No, every time I fired it, I've had it on a rest, so I've had no need for the sling. I just put it on there because I was messing around with it around the house, and it made it easier for me to hold it, So,
adding that 30-pound scope is probably going to be helpful too.
yeah. Actually, Defense Dad says he could always braid some paracord and lower that ring a bit. Well, see, that sling is made out of paracord. That sling I got on it right there, that is a paracord sling. So, but it just won't. I just don't like that clip that's on the bottom there. It just sticks out just a hair too much, and it digs into my arm. It just annoys me. That's all. I mean, it's livable, but it's just annoying. So, but it would do. I mean, look at me. I'm 60 odd years old, overweight, out of shape. I'm not going to be running through the woods, playing soldier, so it's no biggie if I leave it as it is, so.
Might think differently once you get Bigfoot hunting.
Yeah. Hey, it doesn't matter what you have. If Bigfoot wants you dead, you're dead. You think that he's scared of you? You think about it. If there was,
I'm just saying, you might be on the run and firing and all types of crazy stuff.
Think
doing
about
backflips down hills, and you never know.
Big Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever you want to call him, right, can stand right next to you in a tree and you wouldn't even know he's there. So what I'm going with this is, if he wanted to snap your neck as you're walking by, he could just twist your head, snap, and you wouldn't even know he was there. So, I think they're just they just want to be left alone. And when you see them, it's not that they let you see them. Basically, in my opinion, so that's all I'm saying.
Any opinions, Squib?
People may laugh, and some people may never see one, but you think about all the strange things you might see or hear out in the woods. Can you definitely say no, it is not? That's all I'm saying. So. All right. Silence from everybody. So that's okay. Let's move on then, off the subject of Bigfoot. I know they're out there, and hey, with the snow, it'd make it easier to track them.
Hey, man, I'm with you, but people are gonna say it's crazy till they see one.
So, I know they are.
Honestly, I don't blame them. I would too.
I know they are, but they can say you're crazy. But I bet you right now, if I said I'd seen one out in the woods down by Mitchell Creek, and people laugh at me and say, yeah, ha, 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 ha. I bet you if I said to them, well, you go out there right now by yourself and walk down there, I bet you 9.5 times out of 10, that person won't do it. I'm just saying. People laugh because they don't understand. You know, so there has been there. I mean, there has been DNA tests done and all kinds of shit. You know, and the DNA has come back 95% human, like us. The other 5% that they have no match for it. So what's I tell you? You know.
By any chance, did you accidentally mute Squib?
No, I haven't touched a damn thing.
Okay. I don't know. He's asking in the back room, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I just read the thing there. No, I have not touched him. But I mean, he's showing. It said he says he's muted, but I didn't mute him. Can I unmute him?
He's unmuted now.
Squib, can you hear us? Can you speak?
I can hear you guys just fine. Outcast asked me 2 questions and I answered him twice.
No. Well, we didn't hear you. Yeah.
Any opinion on the stock, Squib? Something you should do with that? Or any options you know of?
I mean, that's a Smith & Wesson stock, right? That's what come with it, right?
Yeah.
There's a name for the style. I just don't know what it is offhand.
But since you have it, Outcast, is there a provision there to attach a QD swivel further up the stock, or it's just the one attachment point at the back?
Just the one at the back that I have, and it's got the slit so you can wrap a 1 point if you want it. But I don't think he's interested in a 1 point.
What about him putting an attachment between the stock and the back of the receiver? There's a plate back there, and you can get one that's ambidextrous as well. You could, or I mean, either one with a swivel or one with a slit on either side. The slit, though, I mean, okay. What you're saying is his sling isn't set up for that.
No. But I was thinking of, as you said, at the end of the receiver, I have you can exchange. There's a thing there you can exchange it and put another one in where you can put one of them quick connect buttons in there.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking of going with.
Yes. Now, have you ever taken the stock off? Have you ever removed the buffer tube?
Yes.
Okay, so if you know how to do that, then yeah, there's nothing to it. There's literally nothing to it.
Yeah. So I took it off and see what the buffer tube was just to see what it was.
Or change out the sling, one of the two, I guess. Probably changing the stock is probably going to be your most expensive option. If you really like the stock, then keep it. If you don't like the stock, there are so many options out there. I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, I would more likely just change the goddamn sling, to be honest with you. Use one that I can slip around the remove that metal piece. It's only held in by one screw. Unscrew it, drop that off. Then right above it is a thing where you can slide a sling through there and buckle it up. And that's what I was thinking of doing. The sling I got, it doesn't have a buckle on it, so it wouldn't work anyway. So that wasn't a salad, New York Outcast. That looked like a chocolate.
Oh crap! Have you seen that?
That looked like a chocolate chip cookie.
No, that was cat snacks. Yeah, cat snacks.
You sure?
Yeah, they'll be in your area soon on the shelves, I'm sure.
Okay. Defense Dad said, personally, I'll just spend the $40 and swap Magpul MOE stock with a quick detached mount. Yeah. You're right. I more likely will. I more likely look at my options tonight when I'm, see where I can get it. See, the problem is it's the instant gratification. Where can I get it from the fastest? So
Duct tape.
Duct tape works. Actually, talking about that, talking about that, my goddamn CPAP plastic frame, whatever everything sticks to on your face. Goddamn, where it clips on at the top here, goddamn thing snapped on me. Cheap ass shit. And I say cheap ass shit. They're not cheap to buy to replace them. So I got it held. So I got it held together with duct tape right now. Been like that for 2 days, holding great. I think it's stronger now it was than what it was before. So, because the buy the mask, the actual mask is $75 for the particular brand of CPAP machine I have. And I ain't paying $75 for a goddamn piece of plastic. I've done it once before years ago, and I ain't doing it again. So, see, I'm down. See, there you go. There's another symptom why I think I only had the flu. I have to have a CPAP because of breathing issues. I'm fat. I'm diabetic, but I survived my sickness last week, so it had to be the flu. Couldn't have been COVID, because according to the science experts, I would have died. So,
Squiddy!
mind you, though, the only bad thing about me getting sick was that I couldn't go. I didn't go to my uncle's funeral on Sunday, because I just wasn't. I didn't. First off, I wasn't feeling up to it. Two, there's a lot of old people there, and I didn't want to pass anything on just in case, that I did have something. Even the flu, I won't want to pass on to anybody. When the older they get, the harder they fall. So that was the only sad thing about the weekend, was I couldn't go to that, but that's okay. Excuse me. Oh, but I did have a nagging cough, and I still got a little bit of cough, but I haven't lost my taste. I can still smell and taste stuff. So I never lost that. So I thought you lost that if you had COVID. Anyway, Vanessa Kitty, do they send you a new mask through insurance? No, I tried that. The only way, no, they don't. I tried. My insurance will pay. They will pay part of it, and I got to pay the rest. They will. Because it falls under durable medical equipment or something they call it. But I haven't had that CPAP machine I have is about 8-9 years old. And Medicare, I don't know if it's Medicare, but most insurance companies will let you replace it every 5 years. So I've got an appointment with a sleep specialist and the earliest they can fit me in is in March, believe it or not. And so I'll see if they assign or give me a subscription. Subscription, is that the word I'm looking for? For a brand new machine, for the latest, greatest. So anyway, that's so that's what I'm hoping for. So I'll just keep this. I'll just keep this one going with my duct tape until March, and hopefully they're authorize me a new machine. Or I think if I can get him to write even if he doesn't change the machine, but writes me a script for the actual all new stuff, my insurance might cover it then. But I'll worry about that when the time comes. I did have to buy a new for it though. A few weeks ago, I had to buy a new strap for it because my other one was so old; it was all twisted up and wore out, and it rubbed my neck raw. So I bought a new one, but that was less than $20. So
I don't know, man. I think you need to slam that thing against the wall and then call them up and tell them it broke.
Oh, what,
get
my
an
CPAP
upgraded
machine?
model. Yeah.
Yeah, but one
sounds like that thing's too damn old with the straps falling apart. So.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, it's old. I said I had that issue to me. That CPAP machine. Let's see. God, it's older than 7 years. I got it just before. I've been here 3 years. God damn, that thing's 10 years old. Because I got it issued to me in Connecticut just as I was moving into Rhode Island. And I lived in Rhode Island for 7 years before I moved here. What was that, Squib?
This is the part where New York Outcast says, "What are you going to do if it breaks? How are you going to replace it? Should have saved that money for a rainy day or a new CPAP."
I was thinking something similar. I was like, yeah, later he's going to be like, I think I'm going to buy this gun or that gun. But, yeah. I was giving him a break. He just got back, man.
Yeah. So I'll just wait till I see the sleep specialist and get them to issue me a brand new one, hopefully. Yeah, because what they used to do is, I know for years when I was living in Rhode Island, is when I went, because my sleep doctor was in Connecticut, but the CPAP machine has a whatchamacallit in it, one of them SD cards, and it would record my sleep pattern or whatever through the machine. How, I don't know, but I would have to I think it was every 3 months when I went to see him, I would have to take that little SD card with me, and they would put it in there and look at it and see how I'm doing or whatever.
Does this thing have filters on it and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and those have been changed regularly?
Yes, okay. I change them regularly. Yeah. But I said it's getting old and it's getting worn. It's wearing out.
Do you clean it properly?
Of course I do.
The mask as well?
Yes.
Because of the condensation and whatnot? Okay. I'm just checking because I know if you do that wrong, that'll get you sick.
I know it will. I actually clean mine. I clean it both. I clean it old-fashioned way, in the sink with hot soapy water. I do it that way, maybe every couple of months. But in the meantime, I clean it every day. I actually clean it every day. I take the whole thing apart and I throw it in this bag and I clean mine with ozone. I got a machine that because once it's over, then I got to let it air out for 2 hours before I can use it, because to let the ozone stuff dissipate or whatever, so it kills all the germs and shit.
And you might want to just call your doctor anyway and ask about a new machine because of the age, and just say it's having some issues. Because as old as it is, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't offer to replace it. Yeah, and maybe not. I don't know what type of insurance you got or whatever, but again, if you're not careful with that, it will get you sick, like you say, But if it's already falling apart and degrading and you're duct taping it, even vapor from the tape fumes, I mean, if you're inhaling that all night long, could be a problem. So, yeah, I'm a cheap ass, but with certain things, you're better off not playing around, especially when you're talking about your health.
That duct tape has nothing to do. It's an outside clip, a piece of plastic.
So you're not okay. Yeah, I get what you mean now. Yeah,
it's what holds the mask onto your face. But Vanessa said, "Do I get new hose?" Yeah. Well, put it this way. I haven't been sent any since I've lived here. I lived here 3 years, but I had 3 hoses, brand new hoses spare, because I used to get them sent to me all the time when I lived in Rhode Island. I used to get parts all the time for it. So I wasn't, back in those days, I wasn't the best at, I didn't use it a lot, to be honest with you. A lot of times I wouldn't use the CPAP machine. And so I've accumulated a lot of parts for it. And that's what I've been using for this last 3 years. And I'm finally run out of shit.
Is your mask proprietary to the machine? Like, it has a different hookup than what is it?
For the
quarter-inch hose or whatever they have.
Brand it is, yeah. Yeah.
Right. So are the hookups like different sizes or something than a standard tube?
Mine's a oh hell, it's a common brand. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it won't work with a different brand machine.
Okay. All right, that sucks. I was gonna say I probably could have sent you one or something. I don't use them, but I've got extra everything. Try to.
It's no biggie. I'm not worried about it. I keep it clean, And I said I've only got to go 1 more month before my appointment. If it breaks, if something breaks between now and then, I'll call them up and say, "Look, you got to give me a machine now." But otherwise, I'm good. I'm trying to think. What in the hell's the brand? It's it's gone. It's gone. So I know it's a very popular one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. And I'm not getting up, walking in the other room and having a look. To me, it's not that, But anyway.
You got a topic today?
Well, hell, my hour's almost up. I mean, talking about me, my health. That's to do with shooting with disabilities. Without all this stuff, I wouldn't be able to do all this kind of crap, Mind you, I will, when I said, though, that luckily I had that CPAP machine. I'm saying luckily I did because I said I didn't have no breathing problems. But don't forget, I'm wearing the machine, so it's forcing air into my lungs anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if I hadn't been using it, would I have had breathing problems over the last few days? I don't know. All I know is the damn machine gives me a dry throat. It always has done. Because, they got that thing, when they set it up, they cranked it up that there's so much air being pumped into me. It's unreal. You know? No. You know, I can't think of the name of that machine. I think it begins with an R, I think.
Were you a blonde, Rick?
What?
Were you blonde?
What do you mean, was I blonde?
Your hair.
Yeah, why?
Just checking.
So yeah, so what's
Sorry, man. I'm making a bad joke, a blonde joke, you know.
yeah,
Just filling you back up, you know.
I knew you were.
I'm
I
sorry,
went along
man.
with it.
Squid
You know,
made me do it. Squid
it's
made
all
me
right.
do it.
It's all right. It's I'm used to being picked on all my life, so don't worry about it.
Oh man.
You know, yeah, that's the name of it. Air Defense Dad. 2 Live Moo. That's the one I got. One of those. Yeah. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was saying that I'm used to. I've been picked on all my life, so I'm used to people making me the butt of their jokes. You know, I'd rather you guys make fun of me than somebody else. I can take it. You know. So there we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's now which particular model I have, I don't know, but it's at least 10 years old. The model I have. Is it the rest? I think it's back in the day. I think it's actually it's got I think it's called the One ONE. I believe it's I said it's old. So yeah, well, I mean it works. It does the job. Anyway, what were we discussing anyway? Garden hose to the tailpipe should work too. I agree with you there, 2 Live Moo. You know? Yeah.
Well, you've ran this thing every night for 10 years?
No.
Okay.
I said there for
I
a
was just
long
going to
time.
say, I'm just curious because
for a long time in Rhode Island, I didn't use it. You know? I used to hate putting it on. And it wasn't only until I moved here I started using it every night. It's been running every night for 3 years now. You know, and you don't realize I kept waking up all the time because that's what happens. I stopped breathing. You know, but now when I have it, most nights I sleep all the way through. The only time I actually wake up now, how can I put this? If I got to go empty my bladder, you know, that's the only, and if, it forces me awake because I got to go to the bathroom. Otherwise, I sleep all the way through now. I haven't been, before that, I would wake up every hour almost during the night.
Do you snore like you're trying to wake the dead?
Before I got, yeah. And
okay.
with the CPAP machine, I don't.
A kid I grew up with, a friend of mine uses one, and it's been a problem in his life lately. So, because he's single, and having a girl over when he's got to strap all this shit on, and it's been iffy. And then he skips his machine and gets sick, and then he didn't clean his machine right and got sick. And,
oh yeah,
and then he's complaining about staying over some other chick's house the other night, but it was for nothing, and now he's all messed up again. So I was like, it's gotta be hell.
It sucks when you get older, I tell you. as the old thing goes.
Okay. Outcast your friend here.
Yeah.
He's got two options I see. One, he can use some ass as motivation for him to lose the weight so he can dump that stupid machine.
No, he's thin, fit. He's
and
just
what's
out
his
of
fucking
prison.
problem?
I don't know. He snored like that since he was like 12 or whatever. Like I literally kicked him out of my room.
You don't need that machine if you snore. Just snore.
Well, it's the same thing. It's snore, and then like he just stopped breathing,
he
like
more
he died,
needs,
and then all of a sudden he'd come back. So I don't know. It's something recent. The doctors told him about a year ago or whatever.
All right, then we can go with Plan B. We can go with Plan B.
Treatment.
We'll scrap the first option. Plan B is just date fat chicks that already have the machine. Duh. And then they can both hook up their machine. Problem solved. Fat girls need love too.
You know what? I'm seriously gonna tell them that. I am.
Yeah, but what it should. I remember as a kid, and I can't remember what the procedure was called, but when I was a kid, they said I had to have something done to my nose. They had to stick something up in there to cauterize it or open it up or close it up or something. And I refused to have it done as a kid. I wouldn't let him touch me. Maybe more like that's what he needs done to his nose.
Maybe there's some type of surgery thing or something that's not too severe. It's kind of cramping his style.
So I don't know. That's right. That's what he needs. If he has to have surgery to get rid of this, then that's what he needs to do. Or just suck it up. That's why they need to come up with sort of like a miniature CPAP machine for emergency uses like that. That you can just slip in your pocket.
The covert, the tactical CPAP.
Yeah. No. So anyway. That's but then you see, I actually used my own money years ago and bought a different type of, theoretically he said it was a different type of a mask you could use for you wouldn't have to use, because I have a full face mask and I tried to get one that didn't cover my whole face but sort of like only my mouth or whatever. It doesn't work for me. I have to have the full face, unfortunately. And it is a pain in the ass. But I said it's see what it's not a problem. How can I put it? Do your business, then put the damn thing on and go to sleep. Now, if you're going over somebody else's house, and that's where you need a sort of portable one that can be used an emergency type thing that slips in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Or,
Rob, your friend, option 3, he can just hit it and quit it, right? Go over there, get some, be like, you don't want no part of this, and then leave. Right? He's all done. He doesn't need to stick around.
I think that's what he tries to do, but in the surgery, he just blew all his money on a used Mercedes to help out with the ladies. So I don't know. But it's a catch-22 for him, because if he does pass out, he's going to wake up like the whole apartment building probably. So
what kind of girl do you get with a used Mercedes? She's going to tell right off the bat that the car is used.
Some people never grow up. That's all I can say. He's not looking for the kind of girl you're looking for, Squid.
I think y'all need to go back to that right now. I think Plan B. It needs to hook up with fat chicks that already have the machine.
Shit, or me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he'd probably be fine with that. He's not all that picky.
The defense dad says your friend's issue is letting them stay overnight. Send them home when you're done. You know?
Yep.
So, or when he's done, he leaves their place and goes home, you know? Takes care of that problem. Anyway, what's the topic tonight anyway?
Oh,
I don't
boy.
have a topic, but I'd like to file a retraction publicly if I can.
Yeah.
So last night on Guns and Barbecue show, you know, barbecue's not here today. He was kind of under the weather though, so he did tough it out and host a show while he was sick, unlike some people. But I said something that was not accurate. I said that when they do range day at SHOT Show, they do it at the Clark County Shooting Complex. That's the big county-run gun range, outdoor gun range on the north end of town. Now, apparently, they do it somewhere outside of Boulder City, Colorado, which is south of town. The information I got that told me that, because full disclosure, I've never been to SHOT Show, is from somebody who went to SHOT Show. I asked if the range day was at the Clark County Shooting Complex, and they said yes. Now, who was it? When exactly? It was years ago. I don't remember. I really don't. And if from the camera angles and stuff like that, you really can't tell which they're at. But I just want to file a retraction. I said something that was not right or not accurate or whatever you want to say. And I'm not blaming on the person who gave me the bad information. It was like their first or second year there. They probably didn't know one place from another in the valley. So when I said the Clark County Shooting Complex, who the hell knows? It was a couple of years back and whatnot. So I know that really sounds unimportant, but somebody made it a point to point out in the comments section that that's just a real big error there. I made some other comments about why they only give them 5 rounds to shoot with, or how sometimes they don't even get 5 rounds to shoot with, or how some guns are more popular, more people are waiting to shoot it than others. All of that information also came from multiple sources who have attended SHOT Show, who have told me this themselves. So I guess maybe I shouldn't try to jump on a show when the panelists there are talking about stuff and they're not really too sure. Maybe I shouldn't share the information that I've been given in the past. Maybe that's what I take out of it, but it's a retraction. I said if I make a mistake, I'm willing to admit it. I made a mistake. I'm admitting it. Thanks for the opportunity, Rick.
Yeah, but see, then again, maybe they used to shoot over that place you're talking about now, but now they've changed.
You know what? I guess based on the fact that apparently I don't know jack shit about it, even though I don't even want to go there. Look, I don't know. But I mean, if that's the biggest issue about what I said, hey, whatever. Most people don't know where Boulder City is. Most people don't even know where that is. Or just know their way around short of an Uber driver or something like that. So whatever.
All right. So he was doing his show while he was sick, huh? He's my hero.
Hey, dude, sometimes it's not about you. It's about, your craft, right? It's suffering for art, right? He was doing the show to help promote SHOT Show and promote the people that were at SHOT Show and the new things coming out of SHOT Show and all the videos and other social media posts coming out of SHOT Show. And that's not, I guess, what some people expected the show to be. They really thought it was going to be something else. But you'd have to tune into his first and second show in order to find that out.
Okay. All right. I'm not. Oh God! I tell you what. On my feed for YouTube shows that I watch. Oh my God! I am getting inundated with goddamn SHOT Show videos. Oh God, it's pissing me
Hey,
off.
when you've got 150 people doing the exact same freaking video, which one do you watch? Not all 150.
I know.
Some of them are literally
And it
back to
was
back
good.
to back, like
And,
the
and what's made
same
it worse,
firearms, everything.
and what's made it goddamn worse is YouTube and their fucking shorts. I'm getting fucking
Yeah.
little less than a minute bursts, hundreds of them a day. Jesus Christ, please,
Hey
people.
man, be careful about saying anything negative. Somebody in the comment section will call you a Karen or something.
You know? Yeah, they might. I've never been to SHOT Show. Would I go? Only if somebody paid for me to. You know?
Yeah, that's the reason a lot of people are able to go.
Yeah. But hey, if people can go and they do their thing, go for it. Just all I'm going to say for all you people who might be at SHOT Show listening to me, you know, I could do with some swag to give away for my quizzes, if I can start my quizzes again. You know, that's all I'm saying. Uh, just watch my channel. Already covered SHOT last week on Caliber Corner. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you're not at SHOT Show there, Travis P. You're that kind of person, I would have thought.
You know, he's got this thing called a job.
I know, but he does that. I mean, like his second channel, Coffee and More, or whatever you call it.
Well, hey, now he could probably,
He
if he
does
was
some
really
great
good, he could make
reviews
that
on
a
that
field
channel.
trip.
So he needs to bring that approach to go to SHOT Show and do that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know how teachers get vacation if they give them, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks paid vacation, or if they just go, you get the freaking summer off and all these other holidays and stuff, so no vacation for you. I don't know how that works. But I mean, if SHOT Show was in the middle of the summer, it might be easier for people in the teaching profession to attend. Right
Just
now
got
is
to turn it
midterms,
into a
right?
field trip.
Hey, isn't it? I mean, couldn't he do what you call it, remote teaching or whatever from the computer at SHOT Show?
Yeah, and I mean the internet connection at the hotels is not bad there at all. But he would be with the time change and all that other stuff. He'd end up missing out. He'd only get a couple hours of the show every day, maybe. So I don't know how well that would work.
It's just an idea. You know. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I say, I mean,
Complaining about SHOT videos, and now
I
you're
would
trying
like
to
to.
send
I
more
mean,
people to SHOT.
I would like to go. How can I put this? I would like to go to SHOT Show at least once just to say I've been, and that's it. That's the only reason. Otherwise, so
The people that go on a regular basis make it such a damn big deal. It's just add that to the list of reasons why I'm not even interested in it. I'm not saying that because I'm not interested in it, nobody should be. I don't give a damn. It's just the way it gets played up, and the way it just gets just saturated and in your face, and it's just like, oh my goodness. Ugh.
Well, I wish we'd seen this type of attention towards rallies and stuff.
No. See,
things, but
the only time you're gonna see that sort of attention is when you've got the big YouTubers there, and then the smaller YouTubers go there to kind of kiss up. So, did I say that out loud? Shit.
oh well. What can we say? Oh well, guys, it's 8:00. My hour is up. I know I could go longer, but I don't want to. I tell you what, I think I'm having a relapse right here. I mean, I'm feeling kind of my nose is. I'm feeling clogged up. I'm starting to get a tickle in the back of the throat.
You spent the last hour talking about how crappy you felt and all this stuff too. So, yeah, you might be mind psyching it and screwing with yourself.
And you messed me up telling me my CPAP was disgusting and dirty and everything
It
else.
is.
So,
It's disgusting and dirty.
I didn't say that.
It's got mold and mildew inside of it, some sort of mucus residue and
cat food.
Yeah, and the mucus is sort of working its way up inside the hose, getting closer and closer to my brain.
This is what happens. It's like when you tell somebody to eat a little salad. Everybody gets mad at you. All I'm trying to do is help you out.
I had a salad today on my burger. I went down to the diner for lunch today, and I had a hamburger with lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickle. So there's my salad for the day.
I almost clapped for you. Almost. I was getting ready to do it. And then, you're talking about your burger salad again. Oh, gosh.
Hey, it's, I was thinking
you put a tomato, onion, and lettuce on that thing. It's a freaking salad. You put some bacon on there, there's bacon bits, just bigger. It's a salad.
Yeah, exactly.
There's got to be more greens than meat for it to be a salad.
Right, put a fucking pickle on there.
Hey, I had lettuce and pickle.
Yeah.
So I had two greens. Had an onion, had a tomato. What more do you want on a salad?
Man, how about some grilled onions? Some grilled mushrooms with the onions, right? Grill them together, right? Just put that on there. Some nice Swiss cheese. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That would have gone down nice, So, anyway, let's see. New York Outcast, you got any shout outs or plugs?
Sure. I'd say check out Squiblow's channel. He never pushes it, but if you want to see Squiblow, go check him out. Obviously, everybody out there amongst each other mingle and eat a salad, stay away from fast food, avoid Glocks, and have a good evening.
Yeah, stay away. And you there stuffing chocolate chip cookies and you telling everybody to stay away from fast foods and shit. I tell you. It's terrible. It's terrible.
That was cat treats, man.
You say so. All right. You say so. Let's see. Defense Dad. Holy hell. It's 11 degrees here and I just started my car. My ass is cold, literally.
Turn on your butt warmer.
Yeah. So, anyway, Squib, you got any shout outs or plugs?
Sure. I'm going to not plug my channel. There's a reason I don't push my stuff very often. And
psychology.
What? No, not actually. No. Every now and then I'll push my stuff, but really, I don't like it when other people push it. And I don't push it a whole lot myself. And really, no, don't watch because I don't really freaking care. I guess that's it.
No, that works. That works for me. I want to say thank you to everybody. That was disgusting. It really is. It's not good for you, all that stuff. Eating too much of that is unhealthy. If we were meant to eat that much salad, they wouldn't have made us, what's the word? Carnivores? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Rick, we're omnivores.
Omnivores, whatever the word was. I knew. I just couldn't think of it off the top of my head. But anyway, I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat for stopping by, listening to me ramble all about me, which I can do because it's Rick's life. as I see it, and so it is about me. Anyway, I do appreciate you letting me ramble tonight. I really do. I should be back on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, the only time zone that matters. And as I said, I just want to say thank you all for being here. And I appreciate you showing up each and every week. I really do. So, with that said, I will see you all. Hang on, my computer's froze here on me. I will see you all on Saturday. So, good night, everybody. Good night, Sabrina.